Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys is doing absolutely great. Today, I want to share with you how to make this
3D logo design.
jumping into this. Let's check the intro.
Diko graphic skills with creativity.
Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
So without wasting much of our time, guys, let's dive into today's tutorial. Yeah, good day, guys. Welcome back to the graphic design training. I believe we're all doing fine today. Right now, I want to show you how you can make a simple monogram logo on your Android smartphone and how you can present the logo on a markup using wooden markup. Kindly stay tuned and relax, take a coffee and stick around to the end as I'm going to show you step by steps how you can realize this. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into this. The first thing to do, you determine your size. The size I want to use is this 1274 by 1280, but I want to change it to, let's say, square size. Let's change it to square size. Then we'll go to the shape. Then you go there, go bring this particular shape, as you can see. So after bringing this shape, then you can bring it to this position. Go to the color area, then you change it to color black. Your relative position to the center, copy, tap on the editing, then you reduce the size. Endeavor to change the color to white so that you can use it to measure what you are going to cut out. Reduce it very well and make sure everything is appropriate. Okay, good. Since we need to still reduce the size, we need to reduce this. So now it will actually plumb. Okay, good. Now go to relative size and you position well. Then you use your eyes to look very well whether everything is actually right. And as you can see, everything is right. Then you can go here and you have everything being meshed. Go to erase color and you cut it out. Now we have this. Good. Now that we have this is where our work started. You reduce it a little bit. Okay. Then the next thing is to copy. Then we are going to change the color to white. Change the color to white. Then we position it here. Position it this particular area. So let the mouth rhyme. Good. So after position, then the next thing is to crop a little shape at this particular area. Let it come here. So you can use the relative size. Let it come. Okay, good. Let it come well. Okay. Let it be like this. Then it has to rhyme at this particular juncture. Return it back and you see the mouth. Tap. Then move. If it doesn't size, you can still enlarge small. Move up. Then let it come down a bit, up a bit. Okay. Then you change it to black. Okay, very good. Now you can tap on the zoom to see clearly whether you are actually in line. So that will give an avenue to adjust. So we tap on white again. So when you look at it, there is still an error there. There is an error. Okay, let it calm down. There's still some little error here. So which means we are going to increase, then move up. Okay, then reduce this. Tap. This is where the work is because it has to rhyme. Just turn on your grid. As you can see, turn on your grid. Then we'll position now. I'm still moving it. Okay, so be like everything is actually plumb. So now you can tap on this and you reduce. So after reducing, the next thing we're going to do, we are going to bring the same thing exactly like this. So bring it down, go to rotation, rotate it to something like 90. Now, sorry, you now move this towards this. So you can actually see what is going on here. So like this one. So the next thing we're going to do, we'll make sure that this place is actually rhyme. So let's just let's set it well.
Don't
So
forget to
tap
hit the
once.
subscribe button and the bell icon.
We'll bring it down a bit again. So you see, this is this is actually cool. So let's step this up a bit. Then it should go up a bit. Okay. So now tap on the zoom and go back. So the next thing we're going to do after this is to just cut out some parts here. So for instance, I'm going to tap on this, then I'm going to my mask, to the mask. So let's just have it like this, which you can see actually, right? So we'll make sure it's look exactly like this. Okay, let it go. So now, sorry, there is an error here. So we'll drag this out. So now after that, the next thing we're going to do, I think we can still maintain what we have been using. For instance, we tap on this, bring it down exactly like this, as you can see. So instead of me to, I don't want the shape to be different. So we have this, we copy, we position it here too. Very good. So now the next thing we're going to do, tap on the grid, then move the grid towards this edge. Okay, so when you move it toward this edge, you can be able to move it. Okay, so after that we can just shift this up a bit. Perfect. So let's just cancel and look at it. So which means we need to adjust this. Let it go back a bit. Let's check. Okay, so now the first one, two, let's see. So we can just zoom out to see clearly. As you can see, you see where the error is. So the first should go a bit. So which means this should go a bit. Okay, perfect. So the seconds, let's just check this. The seconds should go a bit. So now that everything is okay, let's just recheck it. So when you look at it, remain just one. So let's look at this area, this last one, second, this one. Then we tap it once. So everything is actually okay. So as it is now, the next thing we are going to do, we need to just close the mouth here and this particular area. So what we're going to do next is copy. Then when you copy, you rotate. Now let this come here. As you can see, we'll make this one that is coming from the top. So we have, sorry, we construct our E from here. So the first E will be from here. Sorry. So we have the first E. So we are going to carve out the second E. So we have the second E here, which you can see. Okay. Okay, cool. Now the next thing we are going to do after getting this, we are making this to go in a bit. Okay. We'll make it to go in. Okay, remain once. Okay, cool. Now the second one should go with this. We have this. Okay, cool. So now that we have this, the next thing we're going to do, we tap on this. Okay. Then we bring the mouse come down. Bring the mouse come down here.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe
Let it
button and the
go up
bell
a bit.
icon.
So we have this. So cool. The next thing we're going to do, okay, so now we are going to copy again. So after copy, we are going to rotate. That's how we do. Then we'll position this here, which you can see. So we have this, which is a So everything is actually plumb, as you can see. So we are going to turn on our grid now. So position one here for us to see whether everything is actually rhymed. So if actually everything is actually rhymed, the next thing we're going to do, this is the letter E. We are going to form a letter E separately while we form others separately. So we'll make everything work as you can see. So for instance, we have this, which is letter E. We have this letter E. We have this letter E. We have this letter E. So making three. So we're going to make this form. So we merge it together. You can see. So after merging, we're going to this
Don't forget to
particular
hit the
area.
subscribe button and the bell icon.
Then we have something like this, which you can see. So the remaining one, which is this, let's just check. So same. Then we look at this. So we're going to merge it together. Then it means we are merging this. Just merge it together. So we are applying the same color. Sorry, don't let us we'll make it that way. Very easy. We can just let it back out where we use so the next thing we're going to do after, let's merge this together. Then after merging that together, we're going to merge all this together as well. So take it for instance, we're merging this together. Okay, cool. So after doing that, when you see it, let's just hide this. You see this is letter E. We have this, then we have this letter. So now what we're going to do next, we are going to go to eraser. I'm getting to our eraser, we tap on this, where we have this. So I'm going to bring this like this, click OK. So let's check if it is not enough, we can go back, we turn on the same thing, exactly like this, which you can see. So we'll bring it, click OK. So let's see. So now that one is we can go back to our eraser to be back. So click OK. Now we can tap on letter E, go to the eraser, then we tap on this, as you can see, then we click OK. So for us to be able to, so we are going back there to eraser, we click on back, we are going to adjust again. So let's just adjust little like this, click OK. So let's see. So this is actually okay. So as it is now, we can now give it the color we desire. For instance, we come here, we added this particular color to this. Why the second one, which is this, we take this particular color, take it for instance, or this, yeah. So cool. So after that, the next thing we are going to do, or we change it, let's just change. Why this one, we give it a different color. Wait, let's give it a white color. So taking a white color, and you see the mouth actually rhyme. So we have EB. So now we are going to merge the two together. So after merging, we are going to reduce the size very well. So on reducing the size, we can, sorry. So reducing the size, we leave the Chrome. I mean, we have this. Then we can go with our right up. So we have a ban, as you can see. Then we go to the font area. Then we choose particular font, Brian James. That's the font we want to use. So we have this particular font. So after that, we are going to apply color. The color we use is white, as you can see. Then we are going to use the relative position. For the top one, we use the relative position. Now everything is actually plumb. The next thing I'm going to do after that, um, I'm going to put a slogan here. We have you are what you wear. You are what you are what you wear. As you can see, then we click OK. Let's go to the font area where we want to use Biba's font, so which you can see. So after selecting that, that will be here. So we increase the size a bit. In making that work, then we go to the shape area and our rotation, maybe 40 or something like this, which you can see it reduce. So reduce it. Then we have it positioned here very well. So we have a shape, something like this. we have a position. Then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to put a color into this. For instance, let's say the color I want to use is this. We have this. Then after that, we crop, go here, you increase position. We go to the color area. So now let's just position here. So we can actually increase the size here. So increase the size to your minimal level. Then this can still be changed if we want. So for instance, we come here, go to the font, then we have, let's look at Roboto, Roboto. So we choose a particular one we want. Then we'll go to the edit, put it in capital letter. Then we'll position, reduce. Then we'll have it position here, which you can see. So increase the size, use your relative position to position well. Now centralize very well. As you can see, centralize. Then everything is plumb. Okay, cool. So now let's just bring this down a bit. Why this one can still be, can be increased and be bringing down. Then we'll position to the center. Why this should go to the center. Then everything is actually okay. And this is what we're able to come up with. So as you can see, very simple. So now we are heading directly to we are heading, let's just say with we save with ultra, then PNG and transparent background. So now let's go to our Photopea and present it on a wooden marker. Yeah, okay, guys. So let's present the logo on a Mockup right now. This is our Photopea website. Use your Chrome browser. Then after getting here, tap on Open from Computer. Then it will take you to File. Click on File. Then you locate. Want to use this 3D wooden marker. You have to take exercise a little patient before it will done processing. Then after processing, I'm going to show you the other steps as usual. And at the end of the day, the beauty of it, I'm going to teach you how you can retain the color here. So let's get started on it. So it's still loading, as you can see. There's no any magic here. And you make sure after downloading this mockup at the description of this video, just make sure you extract it using your Z archiver. So after that, tap on this layer, then your logo, double tap, hide the design on it, you tap on file, click open and place, and you locate the design we make on our PixelLab right now. So I'm going to bring that out. So I've selected it, so I'm waiting. So after loading, I will tap on it, then scroll it up for me to see clearly. I will increase it by dragging it down a bit like this, and I can reduce the size, reduce, so that I can reposition very well. So after doing it this way, then the next thing to do, I will tap on file, tap on save with smart object. So after tapping, then nothing will respond. So you don't need to entertain fair. Just be looking at the screen of your phone. Then you see smart object updated in no time. After you see that, then the rest is simple. Now you see automatically. Now tap on 3D wall logo. Tap on it. So everything will seem stiff, not moving, not responding. Don't worry. That is how the heavy the mockup is. So, so, so you just be looking at the screen, then you see the result in no time. It will transform. So after transforming, then you see everything appear in wooden markup, in wooden style. Then we can go further by editing and retaining the color. So we're waiting. And don't forget our training is still going on. You can just learn with just a token. I'm going to teach you properly how you can turn your smartphone to generate an income, making all these kind of stuff, and how you can have more knowledge, more skills about the fundamental of this graphic design. Even if it is only logo you want to specialize on, you need to at least 90% perfect. And that one will take a long way and added a lot of value to your career. Not about gamble, not about not ready to learn, then you want to explore. It's not possible. And you ask a question, be inquisitive. Be inquisitive because someone who asks a question for 5 minutes, you can see the results. So the next thing we're going to do. So now you can see everything has transformed, but they are in wood markup. All my text, all my write-up is useless, right? But let's make it useful. Tap on this layer icon, then you click on intrusion. There are two intrusion there. You click the first one. The first one, click on it. Then you go to gradient overlay, tap on it. It will take a second before it will disappear. Then we'll see the result after that. You see, everything, the red particle and everything disappear, right? Then the next thing we're going to do, tap on the second one. You see EFF, effect. Then you go to gradient overlay again. Tap on it to hide. Then let's see. You see the result is out. Everything is back, right? Cool. The first one allows us to remove all those unwanted color that join together with that wedding. Then the second one retain the color when you tap on it, and it's just as simple as that. Tap on the file, then you scroll down, click on export, save as PNG. Then you allow it to bring the save. So click on save. As you can see, you see download now, no time. Just download. Then let's view the result and see. See the results. So is this not cool? Very good. So this is just a simple way you can come up with 3D logo with your smartphone. Thanks for watching. God bless you.